Alright folks, today we're diving headfirst into one of the best looking games out there, Split Fiction. Hazelight has absolutely outdone themselves with this one, blending sci-fi and fantasy into a visual masterpiece that feels like it was handcrafted by the gods of game design. Every chapter is a jaw-dropping spectacle packed with landscapes that make you want to pause the game just to soak it all in. Seriously, if you thought their past games were impressive, this one cranks it up to 11. But here's the real question. Which stage is the absolute best looking? That's exactly what we're here to figure out. From towering alien citadels to magical floating islands, each level in Split Fiction feels like a concept artist's dream come to life. So, let's break it down and count off the most stunning, mind-blowing, I can't believe this is in a video game, stages this game has to offer. I'm quickly moving on to the video. Before we start, if you enjoy these types of list videos, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Enjoy watching! Alright, picture this. You've just clawed your way through a tangled, overgrown forest, barely squeezing past ancient roots and eerie, whispering winds. Then, like stepping through a portal, the world shifts. The mountains open up, the sky clears, and there it is, the Halls of Ice, standing proud and shimmering like something out of a dream. This place isn't just a level, it's a statement, a towering fortress of ice and glass perched at the edge of the world, daring you to enter. And trust me, the game knows you're going to want to soak it all in. There's even a conveniently placed bench, because sometimes you just have to stop and appreciate the view before charging into whatever madness awaits inside. Now, snowy levels in games, they've got a reputation. They're always pristine, always magical, and always just fragile enough to feel like they might shatter under your next step. But the Halls of Ice, this one takes it to another level. The mist swirls around you, the cold air practically stings through the screen, and the way the light refracts off the crystalline walls makes the whole place feel alive. It's a palace fit for a ruler. A ruler of what, though? That's the mystery. There's an eerie silence hanging in the air, like this place has been waiting for someone. Maybe you. And then, of course, you step inside. Gone is the quiet serenity. The grand halls stretch endlessly, the architecture impossibly intricate, like something that shouldn't even exist. The way the ice reflects movement, the way your footsteps echo, it's all designed to make you feel small in the best way possible. It's a stage built for spectacle, and trust me, Split Fiction knows it. Every corridor, every spiral staircase, every glimmering surface is crafted to make you stop, stare, and wonder just how much bigger this world really is. Oh man, let's talk about the dropship, easily one of the most breathtaking stages in Split Fiction. At first, you're just casually falling through the sky, but within seconds, everything turns into pure chaos. Explosions, dogfights, debris flying past you. This stage doesn't just look incredible, it feels like you're diving headfirst into a full-scale sci-fi war zone. And the best part? The level doesn't just throw all its visuals at you at once. The further you fall, the more the world around you unfolds, with massive structures and high-tech bases coming into view. It's a masterclass in cinematic level design. Now, let's talk about immersion. It's actually hard to stay focused on the fight because there's so much happening in the background. You'll find yourself dodging lasers, weaving through wreckage, and just barely making it past incoming aircraft. And while you're trying to process all of this, you suddenly realize, oh yeah, there are other players trying to take you down midair. That constant push and pull between soaking in the spectacle and staying alive is what makes the dropship such a unique experience. It's not just a pretty level, it's a dynamic battlefield that keeps you on edge from start to finish. Credit where credit's due. The devs absolutely nailed the vibe of being an elite sci-fi soldier on a high-stakes mission. The way the stage builds momentum from free fall to full-scale infiltration makes every match feel like an action movie set piece. And let's be real, there aren't many stages out there that can make falling feel this exciting. Whether you're a first-timer just taking in the view, or a veteran mastering every twist and turn, the dropship is an unforgettable ride. Oh wow! Let's talk about one of the most breathtaking stages in Split Fiction, the Moon Market in Final Dawn. This place isn't just a level, it's an entire experience. Imagine stepping into a lively, magical town square, nestled right below a jaw-dropping castle. The whole area is packed with mystical charm, from floating lanterns to eerie mountain backdrops that make you feel like you've walked straight into a fantasy novel. You can almost hear the whispers of ancient spells in the air. Hazelight really went all out, cramming every possible magical element into this place. And somehow, it all works beautifully. But here's where things get even better. This isn't just a pretty background. The magic is woven into the gameplay itself. There are interactive objects scattered all over the place, and trust me, you will be messing around with them. Ever wanted to transform into a chair? Because you can. And watching your co-op partner freak out when you suddenly stop moving because, well, you are furniture now, is priceless. The level is full of these ridiculous, laugh-out-loud moments that make you want to explore every single corner just to see what else you can mess with. And let's not forget the platforming. This stage isn't just about sightseeing. It throws some seriously creative traversal challenges your way. One minute you're bouncing across a river of floating bubbles. The next, you're scaling a massive Baba Yaga-style house that creaks and sways as you climb. Every jump, every swing, and every ledge grab feels like it's part of a grand adventure. It's the perfect blend of stunning visuals, clever mechanics, and pure, chaotic fun. If you're looking for a level that'll make you stop mid-game just to take it all in, Moon Market is the one. Collapsing Star. Hope of Spring is one of those stages that makes you stop everything you're doing just to take it all in. You know that feeling when a game throws something so visually stunning at you that you just sit there, controller in hand, doing absolutely nothing? Yeah, that's this stage. The sheer power of the pulsating sun-like star in the background, sending out waves of blinding light, is both mesmerizing and intimidating. It's like the game is daring you to look directly at it, even though you know you probably shouldn't. But hey, it's not real, so go ahead, stare all you want. What makes this stage even better is how it integrates that overwhelming visual spectacle into the gameplay. Instead of just being a pretty backdrop, the star actually affects what's happening. The bursts of light create brief moments where visibility is reduced, adding tension and forcing players to adapt. It's not just a stage, it's an experience. And the best part? The game actually gives you time to appreciate it. Unlike some other high-action levels that barely let you breathe, this one slows things down just enough to let you admire the artistry behind it. At the end of the day, Collapsing Star isn't just a stage, it's a statement. It's proof that Split Fiction isn't just about the fights. It's about creating moments that stick with you long after you've turned off the game. It's the kind of level that reminds you why you fell in love with gaming in the first place. The mix of awe and danger, beauty and chaos, it's all perfectly balanced. And really, isn't that what makes a stage truly unforgettable? Oh man, let's talk about Birthday Cake. Easily one of the most visually stunning stages in Split Fiction. This level is like stepping into a sugar-fueled fever dream. You're literally a tiny tooth, hopping across rivers of melted chocolate, bouncing off gumdrops, and dodging sprinkles the size of boulders. Every inch of this stage is packed with detail, from the fluffy cake layers in the background to the glossy caramel drizzles that reflect the light just right. It's not just a level, it's a dessert paradise brought to life. But what really makes Birthday Cake stand out is the way it plays with color and lighting. Everything is bathed in a warm, golden glow, like a perfect birthday party frozen in time. The pinks pop, the blues shine, and somehow, even the shadows feel delicious. It leans into that cartoonish, almost storybook style, but the level of polish is unreal. Every step you take feels like it was handcrafted to be as sweet on the eyes as it is fun to explore. It's the kind of stage that makes you want to stop and just admire it for a second before getting back to the action. And then, there's the boss. If you thought this level was all fun and games, think again. Right when you're lulled into a false sense of sugary security, this absolute nightmare of a creature appears. It's equal parts grotesque and mesmerizing, like something out of a food-based horror movie. The fight is intense, the animations are flawless, and somehow it still fits perfectly into this candy-coated world. That's what makes Birthday Cake so special. It's got the charm, the beauty, and just enough terror to make sure you never forget it. You ever step into a game world so stunning that you just want to pause everything and soak it all in? That's Split Fiction for you. This game isn't just about flashy combat and mind-bending mechanics, it delivers some of the best-looking stages we've ever seen. Each level feels like a concept artist's dream come to life, with neon-drenched skylines, gravity-defying structures, and environments so detailed you can almost smell the cyberpunk grime in the air. Take Skyfall Metropolis, for example. This stage is like a love letter to futuristic cityscapes, with endless skyscrapers, flying cars zipping by, and a sunset that turns the whole skyline into a glowing masterpiece. And just when you think you've got your footing, gravity flips, and suddenly, you're brawling upside down on the side of a glass tower. It's chaotic, it's cinematic, and somehow, it never gets old. Then there's Chrono Ruins, a stage that feels like someone mashed up ancient temples with sci-fi time distortion. One second, you're fighting in a crumbling coliseum bathed in golden light, and the next, a time rift sends you to a shattered, floating version of the same arena. The transitions are seamless, the atmosphere is unmatched, and let's be real, it's impossible not to get distracted by the sheer beauty of it all. Split Fiction didn't just design stages, they crafted experiences you'll remember long after the fight is over. The Water Temple in Split Fiction is one of those stages that makes you stop mid-game just to take it all in. It doesn't try to dazzle you with neon lights or over-the-top effects, but instead, it hits you with pure, breathtaking beauty. Perched high in the Dragon Realm, the mountaintop views stretch endlessly, making every battle feel like something straight out of a cinematic masterpiece. The moment you step into this place, there's this strange sense of peace, like the game is telling you, yeah, take a second, soak it in. And honestly, you'll want to, but don't get too comfortable. The Water Temple isn't just a pretty face, it's a massive playground built for teamwork and skill. The gigantic structures beg to be climbed, jumped across, and used for the wildest mid-air plays. Every corner is designed to keep the action flowing, with platforms and obstacles that turn every match into a dynamic, high-flying showdown. If you and your squad can work together, the stage rewards you with some of the most satisfying traversal moments in the game. It's the kind of level where you pull off a crazy mid-air combo and immediately think, that was sick, I need to see the replay. The only real complaint? You'll wish there was more. More of those soaring dragon flights, more jaw-dropping scenery, more of that feeling like you're inside an epic fantasy world. The Water Temple nails that perfect balance between beauty and gameplay, leaving you wanting just one more round, one more match, one more excuse to stay in its world a little longer. Wow! Just wow! If you thought Split Fiction had already peaked with its mind-bending mechanics, just wait until you see the final level. Joseph Fares wasn't kidding when he said it would be something special. This stage isn't just visually impressive, it's an all-out sensory overload. One second, you're dodging a dragon's fire breath, and the next, a futuristic skyscraper is crumbling right in front of you as helicopters zoom past. It's pure chaos, but in the best possible way. What really makes this level stand out isn't just the sheer number of things happening at once, it's how seamlessly the game blends fantasy and sci-fi into one surreal, living world. The screen mechanic, which already plays with space in wild ways, goes into overdrive here, warping the environment in real time. The lighting, reflections, and particle effects? Insane. There are moments where you just have to stop and take it all in, but good luck finding a safe spot to do that. And that's the magic of this stage. It's not just about looking cool, though it absolutely does. It feels alive, unpredictable, and totally unique to Split Fiction. This isn't just another pretty level. It's a spectacle, a technical flex, and a challenge all wrapped into one. It's the kind of stage that leaves your jaw on the floor, makes you want to replay it immediately, and will probably have people talking about it for years. The video ends here. See you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe.